Welcome! In this video, we present a brief overview of the Dell PowerProtect data domain DD3410. Today, across remote branch and edge environments, organizations are generating critical data every day, yet these sites typically operate with limited infrastructure, unreliable bandwidth, and little to no on-site IT support. Backup practices are inconsistent, outdated hardware is still common, and traditional enterprise solutions are far too large and complex for small remote branch office deployments, while smaller tools often lack scalability, performance, and security. At the same time, edge and IoT locations are producing massive volumes of telemetry that must remain on site for real-time processing and compliance, creating a need for short-term, high-integrity local retention. Many of these sites now run micro data centers with small VMware clusters, Kubernetes environments, or core infrastructure servers that require dependable local backup to ensure continuity during WAN outages. And compounding all of this, distributed locations have become prime ransomware targets, with many still relying on unprotected shares or storage lacking immutability, leaving critical data exposed to corruption, tampering, or deletion. Thus, introducing the Dell PowerProtect data domain DD3410, where simplicity meets enterprise-grade cyber resilience as the newest entry-level addition to the PowerProtect data domain family. Purpose-built for mid-sized organizations, remote sites, and branch offices, the data domain DD3410 is a compact, powerful, and secure platform that elevates data center operations with a hardened security foundation, hypervisor, independent architecture, and simplified data protection capabilities, all while delivering enhanced performance. The data domain DD3410 provides a unified, right-sized data protection solution for remote branch and edge environments. It streamlines backup operations with centralized management, enables fast local restores, and supports bandwidth-efficient replication across distributed sites. At the edge, it delivers reliable short-term retention for IoT and telemetry data with data domain-grade deduplication, while also serving as a dependable backup target for micro data centers running virtualized or containerized workloads. Coupled with built-in cyber resilience, the data domain DD3410 ensures consistent, secure, and scalable protection across all distributed locations. Overall, the data domain DD3410 is a compact powerhouse, simple to deploy, easy to manage, and built to protect both traditional and modern workloads. Let's take a look across the data domain portfolio and how each platform fits into the overall landscape. Expanding the PowerProtect data domain family with a new entry-level appliance designed to raise the bar for cyber resilience and efficiency is the new data domain DD3410, which is the modern successor to the DD3300. It supports between 8 and 40 terabytes usable with 4 TBU increments and supports dynamic licensing. This brings a significant leap forward in both performance and efficiency. This platform is designed for mid-sized organizations, as well as remote and branch offices that still require strong data domain-grade deduplication, fast backup, and restore windows, and the full modern DDoS feature set, all delivered on a current-generation architecture. In short, the data domain DD3410 replaces the DD3300 with higher throughput, expanded scalability, and a refreshed hardware platform, making it the ideal choice for customers who need more performance and faster protection workflows at the edge. Just above that, we move to the data domain DD6410, which ranges from 12 to 256 terabytes usable. This platform expands on what the DD3300 used to cover and also acts as a key reference point for the new generation. As we move further up the diagonal of the portfolio, we see the data domain DD9410, DD9910, and DD9910F. These enterprise-tier platforms scale up to 1.5 petabytes usable, supporting large core data center and cloud-centric deployments. Now, I'd like to walk you through the data domain DD3410 hardware. Here we can see the front view of the chassis with mid-bay closed and the mid-bay open. Data domain DD3410 consists of dual redundant power supply units. It comes in two variants, 1100 watts power supplies for outside India and 1400 watts power supplies for India. These are Lot 9 compliant. Data domain DD3410 has got dual Intel 8-core processor, 128 GB of memory, 32 GB software-defined persistent memory, which protects in-flight data from unexpected power loss by dumping data from memory to onboard SSDs. Next, let's explore the drive slot allotment in the data domain DD3410. The data domain DD3410 server node is available in one storage configuration. The first two slots, slot 0 and 1, are reserved for boot OS drives, where we have 1.92 terabytes SAS SSD boot drives. Then the slot 02 consists of cache drive, which is again of 1.92 terabyte size SSD. And next 10 slots, from slot 4 to slot 13, comprises of 10 8 terabyte SAS hard disk drives for the backup data. Note, the data domain DD3410 does not support further expansion or cloud tier capability. Hence, it doesn't support any external disk array enclosure. Moving on, at the front of the data domain DD3410 appliance, we have the system management ports such as the power button, USB, and micro USB port, and iDRAC LED. The data domain DD3410 will also include a USB to serial adapter for management and troubleshooting through the serial port. Next, let's explore the data domain DD3410 rear view. Here we have the required quad-port OCP card at the bottom that supports 4-port 10 gig base T or 4-port 10 or 25 gig SFP28, where default is 4-port 10 gig base T. Then there is optional full height cards in slot 2 and slot 3 that supports 32 gig fiber channel card and 4-port 10 or 25 gig SFP28 or 4-port 10 gig base T and a C card, respectively. Slot 5 is for the internal SAS connectivity. Kindly note, slot 1 and slot 4 are not supported in the data domain DD3410. When comparing the data domain DD3410 with the legacy DD3300, the DD3410 is a bare metal appliance built on hypervisor independent platform, unlike DD3300, which was a data domain virtual edition based appliance. The data domain DD3410 scales up to 40 TBU, which is also higher than maximum supported capacity by DD3300, which leads to higher logical capacity up to 2 PB when compared to DD3300. The data domain DD3410 supports dynamic licensing with 4 TBU increment. It comes along with one cache SSD of 1.92 terabytes of size for metadata to accelerate data access, which helps in improved performance. The data domain DD3410 does not include hardware-assisted compression, QAT, for compression and decompression, and instead uses software compression for compression and decompression. It doesn't support controller upgrade, cloud tier, or external disk array enclosure. The data domain DD3410 comes with latest DDoS 8.7 and supports DDoS 8.7 and above. New features are important, but equally important is the traditional value provided by data domain. The data domain DD3410 supports all the traditional data domain value, including data invulnerability architecture, retention lock, both governance and compliance. Encryption, TLS 1.3 support for over-the-wire encryption. Fiber channel and Ethernet connectivity, CIFS, NFS, DD Boost protocol having TLS 1.3 support, virtual tape library protocols, continuous software improvement, and an open ecosystem. As you know, cyber attacks have grown increasingly sophisticated, and ensuring data integrity requires robust security measures across every layer of your infrastructure. The foundation of Dell PowerProtect cyber resilience starts with PowerProtect Data Domain. Data Domain has been the leading purpose-built backup system for over a decade because of its dependability, efficiency, security, and all-around robust features and capabilities. Let's take a closer look at a few of the security features of Dell Data Domain DD3410, which are designed to protect your critical data and ensure compliance in today's evolving threat landscape. Data immutability and retention lock. The data domain DD3410 offers features like retention lock and immutability to protect your backups from tampering or deletion. This is especially critical in defending against ransomware attacks, as it ensures that your backup data remains intact and recoverable. Data encryption. The data domain DD3410 provides end-to-end encryption, both at rest and in transit. This ensures that your data remains secure, whether it's stored on the system or being transferred across networks. Encryption helps safeguard sensitive information from unauthorized access. Access controls and authentication. With robust access controls, the data domain DD3410 ensures that only authorized users can access the system. It supports multi-factor authentication and role-based access control, allowing you to define user permissions and limit access to sensitive data. Zero trust isn't just a buzzword. It's a principle that ensures your systems never assume safety, but continuously verify it. The data domain DD3410 architecture embodies zero trust principles with secure boot processes, hardware root of trust, and chain of trust authentication. This approach solidifies every layer of your infrastructure, ensuring the integrity and reliability of your operating systems and firmware against even the best planned attacks. One thing organizations cannot compromise on is durability when it comes to cyber resilience. At Dell, we've engineered the exclusive data invulnerability architecture, which delivers 100% data validation from end to end. This architecture ensures that backup data, whether in transit or storage, is continuously self-verified and any errors are self-healed automatically, providing peace of mind in critical recovery scenarios. End-to-end verification ensures absolute data integrity by verifying that data written to disk matches what was sent, proving it is intact and accessible. Fault avoidance and containment ensures that no existing good data is overwritten. Instead, all new writes are directed to new RAID stripes. With continuous fault detection and healing, data domain protects against disk failures and even prevents operator errors like pulling the wrong disk. It continuously detects and corrects errors during restores, while maintaining stripe consistency after writes. Ongoing checks identify and repair bad data. File system recoverability reinforces recoverability with features that reconstruct lost or corrupted file system metadata from point-in-time backups or rebuilt data directly from disk. Unlike other operating systems, the DDoS avoids the delays of block map or reference count rebuilds, allowing the system to come online quickly and safely. Enterprises with low to mid-range data domain systems may undertake a technical refresh of their infrastructure using the Dell PowerProtect data domain DD3410. To migrate the data to the data domain DD3410, one can use managed file replication if backup application such as PowerProtect Data Manager is involved, or identify trees that require migration and use MTree replication method. Note, the data domain DD3410 does not support cloud tier and controller upgrade. However, its data can be migrated to DD6410 using replication. As data continues to grow at the edge, remote branch offices and mid-sized organizations and cyber threats become increasingly sophisticated, organizations need a solution that is compact, powerful, and secure. The data domain DD3410 delivers exactly that with long-term cyber resilience built in. Thank you for watching, and let's continue building a future where your data is always protected, always recoverable, and always resilient.